Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're back here again at the riverside. Normally when y'all see this angle, it's from much further away up on the road. Technically they're closed today, so this will be our little secret. I'm not a member of the club, but I'm also not going to be fishing nor taking any. It's just a nice quiet place to hang out. Got some river cane growing there. Whole mess of goldenrod. Wait a second. I think that might be ragweed, actually. I don't really want to get close enough to find out. It might just be these cute little yellow flowers here. I'm not sure what they're called. But figured I'd let y'all see this place. Now you can join the fishing club, and I believe year-round get access. They put things like this here to hold your poles, and this is just one of those spaces that you can sit at. It's not one of the best places. The dock itself is over there, well, the sandbar. But this is just the Etowah River. It's a nice place. And as you walk around, yeah, that's just yellow flower. But I wanted to make sure y'all could actually see the river here. It's just a nice place. It's a quiet place. When I need to get away or I want to do some reading, this is a cool place to come. Sadly, there we go. Sadly, if you're in a vehicle though, you're going to have a real hard time getting to it, except for on the days that they're open, because you see, this right here is a private area, and they don't really, well, I've never seen them be kind or rude to, or unkind or rude to nobody, but it is their property, and I try to follow the rules, leave nothing but footprints, take nothing but memories. That's a nice person who owns the place way over there. Way over there. But yeah, y'all, this is not really mine, more of the community thing, but my little private chill spot. And yeah, I lost the hoodie. It's in the bag. It's just been one of those long days that got you reflecting on things, you know? It's just Robert Sapolsky's book, Behave. I have it in my bag. And while I was waiting to see my lawyer and all that, I was reading the chapter on masks and costumes and why it is that, and again, Robert Sapolsky's an anthropologist, and why it is that, well, a good reason why ICE agents wanted to wear their masks. The first thought is, oh, that's because they don't want people to see them. And yeah, that is one thing. If you want people to do truly unspeakable things to each other, let them wear a disguise while they do it. Because it's not so much that they don't want their neighbors and friends to see them in their truest form, because what you do in a costume is the same thing you would do without one, just bolder. Sort of like how alcohol doesn't make you a different person. It brings out your worst traits. And just that, wearing a mask and a costume allows you to not be that person when you see what they did. It allows you to disassociate from it. At least that's according to the neuroscientist. The book I'm quoting is Behave by Robert Sapolsky, released in 2008, I want to say. Eventually I'll find a nice place and we'll do like live readings again and such, but I'm still looking at how to get away with that one without violating any copyright stuff. I don't mind dancing on the edge of the law, but when you're recording yourself, it's a good idea to not to be breaking it, you know? But either way, figured I'd let y'all get a good sight of this. Because, ooh, turtles. Because it's not something everyone gets to see. Oh, it's not everyone gets to see. They move fast. People think turtles be slow. Hell no. You think something slow could survive on the river? Maybe on land they're slow, but in the river they fast. And I think they went under the log because I do not see them. That's sad. I wish I could have shown y'all them. Maybe we can get an angle on them. Maybe we just need to leave them alone. They don't want to be bothered, it seems like. But yeah, Just a nice little river. Quiet little place. Don't hide your faces, folks. Let's be honest with each other, let's be upfront with each other, and let's be real is all I'm saying. That's just my little short thought, though. This probably ain't gonna be a short just because it's already too long. But I figured I'd walk this and let y'all see this side of it. Normally when I'm recording, y'all see me from that side. Right? Again, just trying to obey the basic rules of the place. I'm trying to not cut into the field itself. Normally when you see me walking on that side of the field, what I'm doing is walking on the little giveaway between the road and the field. Because what this is where Lads grows its feed at. The feed and hay, I believe it is, maybe the alfalfa. What little I know, I don't know what kind of grass it is that they be growing. But this is basically their feed section. And if people went out there and played in the field, they'd leave trash, because inevitably people do that, whether they want to or not. But they'd leave trash, they'd leave byproducts behind. And my guess is that, well, that and the fact that they do use some form of a pesticide, though I think it's a natural variety, because this is, like I said, feed. But either way, the rules are don't go in the field, so I try not to go in the field. Other rules, like I said, take nothing but memories, leave nothing but footprints. And I try because I know Chuck, he's one of the guys comes through here a lot to clean, and he brings his family around here to do fishing and such. And Chuck's a good fella, good enough, all that. We might disagree on a lot of things, but we agree on conservation. We agree that nature, well, we might not agree in the exact words, we agree that nature is our mother, and we only get one planet. And that's about as much as we agree on anything. We're also both friends with Bear Beater, so either way, though. I try to help him out and just pick up the trash when I find it walking through here. Though admittedly, normally I don't walk down here just because, I mean, I can get away with it, but I don't know, y'all. Am I breaking rules? Am I doing something wrong? I hope not. Isn't she a beauty? Sorry, y'all can't see her so good. Isn't she pretty? Just a massive tree. Older than this area, actually. Older than the asphalt I'm walking on. And hopefully not dying, but might be getting to the point that she's starting to die. Her bark split in several places, and you can see a bit of an ant infestation. That's worrisome. Might mean the old girl's gonna go soon. You can see the crack right there developing all the way up. Oh, we should definitely get away from it, but that's a shame. The leaves still got a lot of life in them, so there's a good chance that she'll last another few years, but who knows. Either way, if you're coming out this way, you don't want to hang out under the trees. Always pay attention to that, by the way, if you're camping and setting up your tents and whatnot, which it looks like someone else has been doing down here. Well, let's go ahead and skip on out so I don't end up violating somebody else's privacy. So it looks like they shut down camp. Who knows? They're probably out playing somewhere. Might be one of the people who live around here. Either way, let's leave them do it. I saw a turtle. I'm gonna try to get y'all this time without spooking it. Yeah, there it is. Now if I can do it without, nope, spooking. Like I said, look how fast they are. Fucking zippy. And then there's two that just don't give a fuck. I love the ones that don't give a fuck. Aren't they cool, y'all? I mean, they're just soft-shelled turtles, but they're so fucking cool. Either way, we've come to the end of the trek, and I'm about to get back on the road home. And like I said, y'all, if you ever get the chance, do explore your areas. You don't know what's there until you check it out. And I hope that I'm not the only person with a magical area around me. I mean, not magical in the woo-woo sense, but magical in the, like, you know, cool sense. Either way, it's a nice place. And we gotta try to preserve what we got, because you never know when you're not gonna have it no more. The planet's not getting better, y'all. We ain't doing enough and we need to do more. So, hopefully, I'm not showing you this beautiful place for the last time. I'm showing you it temporarily until you can come see it. See your wild places, people. They won't be here forever. And you don't want to blink and gone the wild places. Your office, it'll be there. Greed is timeless. But the magic, beautiful riverfront, ancient trees, groves, those aren't surviving human greed, it doesn't seem. And so I beseech you, I beg you, call to action right now. Support your local wildlife, support your local outreaches, and if you get the chance, because I know times is hard and I know expenses, trust me, I know better than most. Everything's expensive, I get it, but do get out there and see some of the wild magic. What I did here today, what I do most days, is free of charge. And if I do something that costs money, either A, typically I don't stream it because I feel like an asshole doing that. But most of the time, I try to be upfront with y'all for what I do, because, I mean, some people find what I do boring. I get it. I mean, I get it in the sense that not everyone enjoys hiking tens of 20s of miles, sometimes lots more than that, just to see something pretty and quiet, and then walk home, maybe with just a few bags of trash tossed out to show for it. But if you get the chance, it's a very beautiful thing to do, and you never know what you'll find out here. Now, as I was saying, the trick to what I'm doing right now and why I don't feel so bad, even though I did just cross the field, which I shouldn't have done, did it. You see where the difference is? I hope I'm not the only one seeing the difference. But I tended to walk where the scrub grass is. That way I know I'm not affecting their grow in any way, shape, or form. Because, yeah, I know that sounds nefarious, but it's just what they're growing. It's food. Not food for humans, and I guess it's food for animals, maybe bedding. But we try not to negatively affect any place we go. Either way, y'all, be good, happy trails, travel safely, and we will try to do an actual live stream of the parks later. I just need to find a day that I don't have to break for business. Either way, y'all, be good.